So first things first, I'd like to thank all the viewers that voted in the community poll. Surprise, surprise, Craig the Creek won. It actually was a surprise because the Owl House was winning for a while, so I kind of don't have the script for the Owl House one ready if you guys want that to drop. But anyways, Craig the Creek won. So, Craig the Creek is a show that came out in 2018. That can't be right. About a black kid named Craig and his adventures that he has with his friends in a place called the Creek, which is a place in the forest near their home. And it's actually a good piece of cartoon to come out of the modern era, I can't lie. So, my name is Fleep, and let's get to reviewing. This is 5-minute reviews. Spoiler warning ahead. Okay, so let's get this one thing out of the way quickly. The show actually does a really good job of portraying a black MC. What do I mean by that? There are a lot of shows with black main characters, don't get me wrong, but not all of them, or just black characters in general. But they all kind of fall under the same guise, with the select few outliers, mind you. There are some good representation of black people in cartoons, and Craig is one of them. So the bad ones is big, we get it, like black people go through struggles. Nobody is denying that. I know black people go through struggles. I'm black, right? But that's not all being black is about. Sometimes I want to watch an episode where they go on a family cookout and the dad and the uncle are both having a little argument because one's the older brother, one's the little brother, and they want to compete over whose family is doing better, you know what I mean? Because that's what's relatable to me. And Craig does a really good thing about that. Like, they walk that fine line between being relatable and not pandering. It's a very fine line to walk. What the hell is this? One Piece? Why is the world building in this show so good? They really have no reason to go as hard as they did. I mean, it's an expansive world. Because at first we are introduced to the Creek, which, to be fair, albeit is a very wide place. Like, there's a lot of different places in the Creek. I mean, it's a forest, for goodness sakes. But later on in the show, we come to find out the Creek that we know is actually just half of the the whole Creek, which is a mind-blowing discovery and crazy development from the writers. For a show like Craig the Creek, there's no reason to do that, right? It's not just the Creek, because within Craig's town, we get to see a lot of different parts of it too. We get to see the college that most of the characters might end up going to. We get to see the library. We get to see the big city where Craig's cousins are from. Like, there's a lot of diversity in the scenes that we see in the world, and it keeps it nice and refreshing and keeps it up to pace, and it really just helps feed into what makes the show good. Unfortunately though, not everything in this show is peaches and cream. What do I mean by that? Well, this show follows a similar problem that my good show Star vs. the Force of Evil fell into, and it's their relationship issues. I don't know why we think that every character needs to be in a relationship, especially when they're children. I'm pretty sure they're 10 years old. That's besides the point though, because a lot like Star vs. the Force of Evil, this show has a shipping problem. Well, it's legit, all the three main characters are all in relationships by the end of the show. These are kids, by the way. But it goes a step above that by making half of the show, like half of the other couples issues in the show, rainbow coded. It's like I'm watching Steven Universe all over again, man. But like, it's not a major part of it, but it's just so, I don't know, it's just weird for me to see a kid who's, again, probably like 10 years old saying that they're non-binary. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Let's maybe keep that alone, yeah? Overall, as I said before, this is probably one of the best shows to come out of Cartoon Network in modern times, right? Don't get me twisted on that. It's nowhere near like Hall of Fame level, but considering it came out in modern times, it is actually very well put together. The characters all play well together. All the characters are interesting, and it's a very wide cast of characters, and most of them are interesting. 98% of them are interesting, and that's very hard to do with a big cast like that. So, but again, it's not without its faults. The relationship thing is just one of the big ones. Like, it feels like kind of a crutch that writers use nowadays to make some characters a little more interesting than they really are. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's television, man. So, honestly, considering what it is, I had to give Craig a 9 out of 10, man. But listen, if you think I'm smoking crack, then by all means, don't say that in the comments, because that's got to be racist. But anyways, if you do disagree, then please let's have a little meaningful discourse down in the comments. I'm going to post another community tab probably later. When you see in this video, it's probably going to be up, so go and vote in that if you want to have a say in the next one I do of these. And yeah, until then, I want you to say it with me if you know what I'm going to say, and repeat after me if you don't. If you like the video, like the video, and if you really like the video, then subscribe. And until you do that, I'll catch you guys on the flip side, man. Peace.